Is there anything that you wish you could experience for the first time again?
For me, it would be the time we won our first CMA award. It was just so unexpected. I mean, truly, genuinely, 100% unexpected. Mm-hmm. That was a moment. I just wish I could bottle that up and just keep it with me forever.
Hi, Rose. How are you?
Hey, Rose.
Hi. No matter how many of these I do, I get so nervous because I'm a fan. And
yeah, we're just total
goofballs.
You have no reason to be nervous around us. Yeah, except for when we're, drinking a little too much.
Well, when was the last time you guys felt nervous?
A lot of people think when you play to really large crowds that's really intense. The hard thing is playing to a really small crowd. When you're playing to thousands of people are just having fun. But when it's like 100 people in a room and like you notice every single person, that can be kind of intense and nerve-wracking. Luckily, we play more than 100 people.
Yeah.
That's such a good point. And with your performance, I know you guys just did an amazing performance of your new song, Younger Me. Can you tell me about the song?
You're too kind. Yeah. We wrote it with a really good friend of ours, a guy named Kendall Marvel, who's a great singer-songwriter in his own right. And really quickly, it was shortly after I'd come out, and I really wasn't thinking that I wanted to say anything about it in a song yet. At least I wasn't seeking it out. And it was a title he had, and I'm not even sure where he originally wanted to go with it. But as soon as he said it, I was like, man, it just struck a chord with me. And John and I just went down this path of writing a song that was really inspired by that. And personally, I think my favorite songs are songs that are really inspired by either things that happen in the moment personally or things that are just happening kind of globally. And we really felt like this song needs to be out, and it needs to be out now. And it was something I didn't think I wanted to say until I said it. So it is amazing to have the opportunity to do that here.
So when you guys create music, are you someone who has to tinker with it constantly, like even after it's out, or it's like, okay, pencils down?
Yeah, I am definitely a tinkerer. I really enjoy the process. I think that's a really important part of it. If you don't enjoy it, then you should probably find something else to do. I enjoy tinkering. I love working in the studio. I love really diving in there and getting into all the minutia that is seemingly unimportant to most people, and it probably is, but I just really enjoy it. But at some point, you have to just stop.
You have to let go.
You have to let go. I mean, you could build the boat for the rest of your life. At some point, you need to just put it in the water and push it out, and be okay with the little things that you might not be 100% about, because that's just art in general. You're never done. You just have to be finished.
And quite often, we found that a lot of times when there's something that isn't perfect in a song and it makes us uneasy, that quite often ends up being people's favorite moment in the song. I think because it just your emotion comes through or whatever happens. And we've had to really learn over the years to just trust that process. And once we get to a point where we're pretty proud of how it is, we kind of put it out there. In fact, the track for Younger Me was, that was so far from what we would usually do. It was a demo John just did in his house, very bare bones. I just kind of did one vocal for it, not even thinking we would keep it, just to kind of have a demo so we would have a version of the song. And then I personally just kind of fell in love with it as is. And I was like, man, I don't even want to get back in the studio to record this. I just like how it is. The emotion, everything that is going on hits me right. And we put it out. But there's certainly lots of things about that track that we could easily go in and make better, but it probably would actually make it worse.
So when you create a song and you hear it for the first time on the radio, what is that like?
The first time we heard our song on the radio, we knew it was coming on, and it was amazing. It was super cool. But when we waited, it came on. It was amazing. We celebrated, took video and stuff. But the moments are when you least expect it. Like, this sounds so silly, but if you're at like the grocery store, you're like, oh, damn, okay, we're in like real life up here. Like, we're like, this is the real world. It is still kind of cool, when you least expect it. It should be something that you never take for granted, because there will be a day where that doesn't happen anymore.
Well, speaking of first times, is there anything that you wish you could do or experience for the first time again?
Oh, man, a lot. Yeah. I mean, a lot of it I probably can't say on this interview.
I wish I could experience the first beer buzz I had. I remember it was like the feeling I felt like, so I was probably just like one beer when, we were in our teens, and I was like, this feels amazing. It was probably like all in my head, but I remember that I was like, this is magical. This is amazing. I will forever love this. And then, it's never quite the same after that.
Yeah, I mean, for me, it would be the time we won our first CMA award. It was just so unexpected. I mean, truly, genuinely, 100% unexpected.
Mm-hmm.
It's a good thing. I know when you say you're blindsided, that's usually in the context of something bad, but we were completely blindsided by it. And I just remember in that moment, just all the emotions and that feeling, just all of the hard work. And when we finally got that point where we finally got something like this tangible proof that we had achieved something, which is something you rarely get in this business. That was a moment. I just wish I could bottle that up and just keep it with me forever.
That's a great point. Absolutely. I know. For me, I wish I could experience the birth of my son again.
Oh, wow, you want the birth of your son? You want the birth of your son? You want our first CMA? I just want to be drunk. Cool. Good to know. I'm very deep. I'm a very deep person.
Don't worry about it. It's okay. I wish I remember my first buzz too.
The fact that you don't remember is a good thing.
Exactly. So I'm a fan. You always pour just whatever is out that you're feeling into your song, and you feel that. It's so authentic.
Thank you.
But for some folks who don't know and maybe just dabble into a Brothers Osborne type of situation, what would you put in a starter kit for them?
That's a good question.
To let them know, like, this is who you are.
I'm just going to spitball here. It would definitely have to have a John's cowboy hat or something like that. A beard to put on. I'm thinking of all the things. Everything I'm thinking of is John. I don't even know where I fit in this duo. But
no, I mean, there's plenty more. He also sings. I don't know if you know that or not. He's a singer, so it would be a microphone and maybe some guitar strings. Yeah. But then, like for the songs,
some libations.
I would say like listen to our album Skeletons. I know that's our most current album, but Skeletons is like our first and second album kind of smashed together. So you'll really get to know us then. And then also some Old Bay crab seasoning. We're from Maryland. We put Old Bay on our French fries, on our shrimp, and all that stuff. So there'll probably be some Old Bay in there, some cheap light beer, maybe some Coors Light.
A lot of dog hair.
A lot of dog hair, because there's tons of dogs. There's a lot of hair in this this gift bag. And then probably some good tequila. And I don't know. Yeah, and a hug.
Good.
I like that. That's a good starter kit.
Yeah.
Tequila, though, if you sent me the Brothers Osborne starter pack, I might have to pass. Like, I always make bad decisions with any type of alcohol.
Yeah, you do.
Especially tequila.
Just wear the cowboy hat and the beard.
And the beard, yeah. And then they'll think you or me getting drunk, and then I'll get blamed for everything.
Okay, so I want to know about your favorite TV comfort food. Like, if it's a rainy day and you just want to lay on the couch and do nothing but watch something, what would it be?
Oh man, this always perplexes me. Like when you're hungover, good rainy day on the couch watching TV, all you really want to eat is the worst food you could possibly eat. Like nothing comes to my head like a salad or eating something like a nice chicken breast. I want some pizza. I want to get a pizza with some Coca-Cola, some orange chicken from Panda Express.
On the pizza.
Oh,
yeah, that's actually a hell of a combo.
I'm actually really hungry right now, so I might go get that on the way home. But definitely that or something crunchy, like some chips.
I mean, if I'm not hungover, I agree. If I am hungover, I'll definitely go that route. But I love, for a rainy day, you got to have like soup and something warm. And my wife makes great matzo ball soup. Super specific and odd, I know. But I love, like, just imagining the rain outside. It's a little bit cool, and God, I'm watching, my third binge of Succession. I'm just chomping down some matzo balls.
I'm just picturing John like laying back, like
it's all over my beard, my chest, because I'm shirtless, obviously. Just going down my chest hair. It's beautiful. It's beautiful. You should ask my wife. She loves it.
You guys have been the most fun. Absolutely.
You say that to everybody, Rose.
You guys just make it so easy.
Oh, you too. Hopefully next time we can do it in person, right?
Absolutely. With some tequila.
Now we're talking.
Thank you both so much for the time. I absolutely love spending time with you.
Thank you, Rose. Bye.
Bye, Rose.